Chapter 1.
Easton Miller stood 10 feet behind his back fence, his boots an inch deep in the partially melted snow. He never found himself to be much of a nature guy, but sometimes he just has to step outside to enjoy the sunrise. That is, when he gets up early enough. About 10 feet ahead, he saw the treehouse his dad built when he was 8. He would still visit it every now and then. There's my hatchet, he thought. About a week ago, he and his cousin Joey made a little bet that he couldn't throw his hatchet into a tree. Easton threw it, and it went missing into the woods. Now that he was actually in the forest, he spotted the bright red handle sticking out from a dying oak. He walked over and gave one good tug. Unsuccessful. Come on, you son of a... He placed his boot against the tree and pulled. The blade released itself from the wood, almost knocking him down, but he got his hatchet back. Hello, beautiful. Easton admired the craftsmanship of the weapon. On sale for $500 at a gun and knife store. A deal he couldn't resist. He did his best to keep it in just as good a condition as when he bought it. The only change he made was to write Traumahawk on the side. It seemed edgy looking back, but life was too short to regret something so minor. Still sharp, he thought while gliding his thumb across the blade. A twig snapped to his left. He heard it, but gave it no mind. Probably just a squirrel. Then another twig snapped, this one much closer, caught East's attention. He turned his head in the direction of the sound. He didn't see anything, but he did feel a chill crawl up his spine. The hairs on the back of his neck stood up. Maybe it was just the eeriness of dawn approaching. Or maybe there was something out there. Hey, East! Easton reacted, turning and throwing the hatchet. It just missed the dark-haired young man ducking down for dear life. Jesus, fuck! Joey looked up at his cousin. What the hell, East? Easton's eyes widened as he realized who it was. Holy shit, Joey, I'm so sorry, bro. He ran to him. Are you good, man? No, my cousin just tried to kill me with an axe. I'm sorry, dude, you scared me. I scared you? Joey asked. Yeah, you got a point. So, what's up? Joey slowly stood up. Don't you gotta leave for school? Easton perked up. Oh, shit, I gotta go. You gonna be alright? Yeah, sure, I'm just gonna stand here until the shit in my pants dries up. Good, thanks, man. Easton climbed over the back fence into the backyard and ran into his house. He grabbed his backpack, pet his dogs, and rushed out the door to his truck. He checked the clock on his radio. Holy shit, 7:45. You better get going, East. He started his truck, gave it another 7 seconds to warm up, and pulled out. Despite his full name being Easton, the only people who called him by his first name was his mother when she was angry. Besides that, everyone called him East. Joey, his friends, his girlfriend Rusty. It sounded better than Easton. East took his typical route to school, considering the time limit. Under other circumstances, he would take the long route simply because he could. As he always did, he took quick glances at the passing houses. Hey, the old Yeller house has been sold. Sweet. He called it the old Yeller house because the family that used to live there had a golden lab. East didn't talk to them much, but they were nice. About a year ago, they moved away. He didn't know why. Now it looked like a new family was moving in. For the split second he passed it, he saw a man and a woman. East couldn't tell if the woman was pregnant or just fat. But it wasn't his business, and he didn't have time to slow down to get a closer look. So all he did was glance, look back to the road, and... Holy shit! East swerved to the side when he saw a man standing in the middle of the road. His truck landed in a snowbank, where he put it in park and jumped out. He looked in the road and saw no sign of the man, so he examined the front of his truck. Maybe he hit something. He looked and found nothing but the rust that had been spreading for the past couple years. Okay. Where the hell is the guy? East walked to the road to take a closer look. So he stood here. Then what? East walked to the opposite side of the road in search of footprints. He looked and saw what looked like the bare right foot of a person. Next to it looked almost like a hoof. Maybe not an actual hoof, but something that resembled such. Could it be a weird cast? Prosthetic? Not to mention, who would run in the snow barefoot? Unfortunately, East didn't have time to investigate any further. He had to get to school.